Hey guys, so I figured it was time to bring you another first impressions video. Today we are going to be trying the St. Ives Face Mist, the new loose translucent powder from Wet n Wild, two of the new Le Macaron lipsticks from L'Oreal, and a new face sculpting palette from Covergirl. So if you're curious to see what I think of these products, then just keep watching. First off is this face mist from St. Ives. I feel like every brand is coming out with face mists lately. This one is the Grapefruit scent. It says a hydrating facial mist to give you an instant boost of happy. It says 100% natural hydrators. It says notes of grapefruit, peach, and orange. Why grapefruit? It's an accidental hybrid of a pomelo and sweet orange. It says close your eyes and mist 10 to 12 inches away before or after makeup. Spray throughout the day while on the go. So let's start with this. It smells good. I definitely get a little hint of peach and grapefruit. That's a nice scent. It's a nice mister. So I'm going to let this soak in, and then I'll let you know what I think of the feeling on my skin once it's dry. Okay, the skin definitely stays dewy and ready for foundation, so I'm going to hop off, apply a little foundation, and we'll be back to try the other three products. Okay, so I'm back. I went ahead and applied the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser foundation to the face, so now it's time to try product number 2, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. Looks like this. You can see the color through it. I believe they also have a banana powder that's new. It just says loose setting powder, translucent. And in here you get 0.7 ounces or 20 grams, which I feel like is a pretty good amount for a loose powder. The CoverGirl True Blend Minerals is 18 grams, so you get a little bit more in Wet n Wild than you do in this CoverGirl one. So let's open it up and see what it looks like. It's a screw-off lid, and inside it has like the diamond-shaped sifter and a safety sticker. This is what the powder looks like. I'm going to see what it looks. Oh, it's very soft. This is what it looks like. Very smooth. I feel like that's going to make the face look really poreless and airbrushed. So we'll see. I'm going to tap some into the lid, and then we will try a little bit with a sponge, a more dense brush, and my regular powder brush. Okay, I always start under the eye, so I'm going to go ahead and take my normal under the eye setting brush, dip it into the powder, make sure it's nice and well coated, and then I'm going to go in. So before and after, I feel like it might have darkened it a little. It definitely did darken the concealer. Can you see? This is before, nice and bright, and this is after. It's looking beigey. So this definitely has some color to it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my fluffy brush and set the forehead. Okay, so you can see this side still has the dew and the brightness, and then this side you can definitely see it got darker. This side is definitely darker than this. I'm not sure if you can tell with all of the bright studio lights on, but it definitely darkened my makeup. Like I look like a shade tanner on this side than I do on this side. So just keep that in mind. It was fine because I have a bit of a tan now, and it was a little bit lighter than my skin tone. But just keep that in mind if you are super fair and looking for a truly translucent powder. This is not truly translucent. And then I'm just going to finish setting the rest of my face now that you've seen the difference without. My skin does look very poreless and smooth, so it does a really nice job of filling in pores and smoothing out the skin. My skin looks really nice, and it feels nice and soft, like velvety smooth. So that's a plus. I like that. So if it's not going to oxidize any more than this, then I don't have a problem with it. So that looks good. So let's move on. I'm feeling like I need some lip color here. So I have two of the Le Macaron liquid lipsticks from L'Oreal. This is part of their Infallible Pro Matte liquid lipstick collection. On the lid it says Le Macarons. I think I'm going to go with the more neutral one than the pink one. This one is shade 822, and it's called Mon Caramel, so I guess my caramel. My lips are very dry right now, so It may not look the best, but I want to see what the color and the formula looks like. It's their standard pointed applicator with the little dip in it to hold product. Ooh, they smell like sugar. That's a really pretty color. I would say it's a nice neutral mauve shade, I would say. I like this. I feel like it could go with warm makeup, it could go with cool makeup. It makes the teeth look nice and bright, so I like this. And then this one's gonna be more pink tone for when I wanna go more bright and summery. So I like this so far. I'm gonna let it dry down. So the only product that we have left to try is another one of these full spectrum palettes. This is the Sculpt Expert. I love the other one that has the peachy pink highlight, the gold highlight, and the champagne highlight. I use it often. So this one says it's a versatile cheek palette. It has an all-in-one blush and glow, multi-use luminescent pigments, enhanced skin, blendable formula. It doesn't say if it's meant to be a highlight or a bronzer, so I'm going to swatch these and see what we can do with them. Okay, so the bronze looks like it's more of like a satin, and then these two are clearly highlights. So I'm gonna see if I can bronze up my face with this color, and then we'll try these as highlights. I have been loving my Wet n Wild Pac-Man brush for all things bronzer lately, so we're gonna try this. And don't mind this, it's I got really bad poison ivy and it just doesn't look very pretty. So I'm just covering it up while it heals. For filming, otherwise it's open to the air. I think this might be a little too warm or too dark for me. I'm not sure which yet. So this is the side with that darkest shade in the palette. Without. I mean, I have a little bit of color. I feel like I can probably get away with it. Oh, and I didn't mention I dipped my hair in pink for my daughter's Poppy birthday party yesterday, so that's why the ends of my hair are still light pink. Okay, so it gives me a bronzy look, but I'm not sure it's quite the right tone for me, so perhaps skip the bronze and let's check out the highlights. So I'm going to grab just a Wet n Wild highlight brush. I seem to be using a lot of Wet n Wild in this video. Judging from the tones, I think this one's going to be too cool toned for my skin tone, so I'm going to try this gold one on the cheeks. I really like the formula of their highlights, so I'm hoping I like this one as well. That looks like a metallic stripe right now, so maybe I need to diffuse it a little. So that's the color I'm getting. It's not as intense as I was expecting, so let me try the face mist we were using earlier. And then try the highlight. Now it's looking chunky. I'm gonna try my makeup sponge and just pat it on. There, that's what I was looking for. That looks nice. I'm gonna try the other side with just the sponge. And then I'm gonna try to the face mist again. I think that's definitely the way to do it. Spray your face and then apply with a sponge. I think it looks really pretty. A little touch of gold. It's too dark for the center of my face, So I'm going to try the lighter shade on the bridge of the nose. That one's also too gray, not the right shade. I have a stripe of highlight down my nose now that looks horrible. There we go. Let's try the cooler tone one by the lips. Yeah, that looks nice there as like a highlight right there. It would probably look really nice on the inner corner, so let me try that. I'm going to try this center color as an inner corner highlight. Even there, it looks too beigey gray. It doesn't look that intense. I'm going to try the gold on top of it. Yeah, I definitely prefer the gold one to the more grayish beige shade one in this palette. I'm going to say that this palette from Full Spectrum CoverGirl is a pass for me. They don't work with my skin tone. I like the gold one. I'm not going to buy an entire face palette for just one highlight. So I'm going to say this one's a pass. Go for the other one if you like beautiful highlights. The one that has the peach, the gold, and the champagne. I love that one, and I'm going to say this one is a pass for me. The powder is really nice and smooth, pore filling. It does deepen your makeup just a little bit, so just keep that in mind, that this is the shade it looks in the container, but it ends up deepening a bit. So keep that in mind. If you want to keep your foundation the exact same shade it is, I would say skip on this one, but if you're looking for something to deepen it up a little, I'd say this is a good option. I like how smooth it is. The liquid lipstick is beautiful. It's dry. It stays a little tacky, but I know from past experience that this formula lasts a long time, and I especially like the pointed tip on the applicator, so you can line your lips with this and you don't have to get a separate product to do so. So I really like that. And finally, the St. Ives Face Mist. I really like the fragrance of this. You can use it before, after, or during, so it's nice. It's not just a one type mist. You can use it any point during your makeup to refresh, to set, or to prep, so I like that as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed hearing my first impressions of these products. If you did, please remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.